Hey, all, happy Monday. Welcome back to SLB Drinks. Trenton, we have a little bit of a crowd here to watch our video today, and I'm happy for that. The more the merrier is what I always say.
Right? Yeah.
Your mom and Grammy's down here with us. I think Grammy's here, my mom, to make sure I don't drink too much out of each one of these samples. I think that's why she's probably down here.
Well, whatever,
to tell you the truth.
Whatever you have left, just pour into mine, and then I'll take care of it. I'll dispose of it responsibly.
Yeah.
Down my throat.
I'll tell you what, I don't know about your house, man, but it's freaking cold here. It's supposed to be 1 degree tomorrow morning. I got to get out early, and I got to get a lot of stuff done, so it's going to be cold.
My house? My house is 63 right now. We have the window
I'm
open.
just saying outside. It's supposed to be 1 degree tomorrow morning. You know what I'm talking about.
That's disgusting.
That's horrible.
I didn't look at the weather, so
hopefully it's warmer around your place. Not here, that's for sure. All right, I got something for you. Believe it or not, these came in at Harry's at B Liquor. Every time I go into B Liquor, and I think this is fantastic, every time I go into B Liquor, Trenton, I meet somebody there from another state, people that travel through, stop to see Harry. I think that's fantastic. When I was here to pick up these bottles, I met a gentleman from Michigan, from the state of Michigan. He said that's the third time he's been there. When he travels back and forth, he stops in. So keep doing that. I think that's fantastic. I was a bit surprised. I saw this on Facebook. And I know there's been a lot of scuttlebutt, a lot of talk, a lot of people chattering about Larrikin. So I thought that we would give these a try. I bought each and every one of these, just so you know. These were not given to us. We would purchase them at B Liquors. He put it on Facebook, and I texted Harry, and I forgot he was in India visiting his family for several weeks.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I looked it up later. I texted him at his time, 2 a.m. He didn't answer. No.
Oh, okay.
He answered 4 or 5 hours later, which I apologize. I forgot all about he was out of the country.
I did the same thing. I texted him, and it was 4 a.m. where he was, but he answered.
Oh my God.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he answered. I think it was very quickly after he got there, so maybe he was still acclimating to the time and stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
that's a tough text in the morning.
But Ricky took care of me, so we're in good shape here.
I don't know anything about Larrikin.
I don't know nothing about it.
I know they have a 9-year deep purple online that I did not purchase.
No, we didn't get that.
That's the only thing I know.
Well, the first thing I heard about, honestly, the first time I heard the name itself was from the fellows at Bourbon and Balls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember we were doing that for the charity and everything. Yeah. They had some of that. So, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, our collab video, that was their Bourbon of the Year, was the 9-year deep purple.
Yes.
I think so. But regardless, that's where I heard the name first, was from the guys over at Bourbon and Balls. Check out their channel, BALLZ. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
So, at any rate, as we were looking here and just checking things out, this is sourced whiskey, correct?
Correct.
So this is sourced whiskey from different areas, different states, correct?
Yes.
So this is sourced, bottled by them. This is a veteran-owned company, which I'm all in favor of that. So I figured, why not get a distillery review going?
We haven't done one of those in a while.
No, we haven't done them in a while, and I thought it would be fun, and I thought this was a name that a lot of people are talking about right now. Why not? Let's check it out. So we can start all the way on the right side, Trenton. I'm not that familiar with this, so I'm going to have to use my glasses and check it out sometimes, but this is their small batch offering. It does have an age statement of 6 years on the front. I also like, they have quite a bit of information on the labels, so I do like the transparency. The mash bill is 86% corn, 10% rye, 4% malted barley. This comes in at a lower proof at 80 proof, but it is offered at $45. I left the stickers on for now. Harry's famous for his stickers. Trenton knows that. So I left them on just for a reference for us too, for cost. I also checked out their website, and all of these are very close to where Harry has them stickered. So that's where we're at, buddy. $45.
An 80
proofer. The 80 proofer. But that's a good place to start. I haven't had any sips today at all, so I'm not minding right now starting.
A good place. I was curious because it's quite light, and I knew it was a 6-year.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the proof, but I did see that it was. I didn't know what the mash bill was either. That's an interesting mash bill.
It is
80% corn.
Yes, it is.
Interesting. Boy, that's really sweet.
Yeah, and it's kind of a lot of sweet corn.
Yeah.
Note on the aromas. A very pleasant sweet corn note.
So, okay. I know we live in Indiana, but is sweet corn what we eat, like the corn on the cob, or is that different?
Well, a lot of the folks over here, they have field corn.
Okay.
And it's used for a ton of different purposes. But we do have a lot of folks that grow sweet corn around us too, and sweet corn is what we eat off the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just know that it's corn on the cob, and if it's there, I eat it.
100%.
And I get irritated because I get the freaking skin from the kernel stuck in my teeth everywhere. It drives me insane.
There you go.
It's really sweet.
It's really nice. It's got a light on the aroma. It's very sweet. A little bit of caramel, some sweet corn. Nice.
Definitely not the most robust nose, but it's very appealing. It's very sweet.
I don't mind that one bit. Now, it is $45. Let's think about it though. These guys are sourcing.
Yep.
It's going to be a little bit more expensive regardless. But I don't think this is overpriced at all. I think let me say it this way. For those folks out there, and there's a lot of them out there, Trent, I talk to them all the time, that prefer lower proof bourbon. This is a good option.
It really is.
Yeah.
I will say I'm usually historically not a bigger fan of the 80 to 86 proof lineup, but this is one that I do think is quite good. There's more flavor in it, and it tastes more mature than some of the other offerings that you might get from like a heritage distillery that's 80 to 86 proof.
Still a little bit lighter on the flavor profile. It doesn't get dark. It doesn't get rich, but it's nice and sweet.
Yeah.
And easy sipping.
Yeah.
All right, bud. What do we got here next? Let me look at it.
Another Larrikin, I assume.
It is. How did you know that? You're a very smart kid.
6 cents right
Take
here.
after your mother. All right, this is their bottled in bond product, Trenton, and this is age stated at 8 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, 8 years. This is, of course, 100 proof because bottled in bond. Mash bill is 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% malted barley.
Good mash bill.
Yeah.
Is this the one? Okay. This also says on the back, distilled and aged by Barton, 1792 Distillery.
All right.
So this is the only one of these 4 that actually states where it was distilled at. All the other ones just say distilled in Kentucky and hand bottled by Larrikin Bourbon
Okay.
Company.
Very good.
So I didn't know that Barton did a 75-21-4.
No?
I usually equate 79 or 75-21-4 with like a Bardstown Bourbon Company if it's Kentucky or Indiana if it's GP.
Yeah. Yeah, Indiana would be my first thought. Oh, wow. It's almost pruny to effect.
Yeah. It's got a dusty quality too.
It does.
As well.
It does. It's got little, when you know, I'm not good enough to be pulling this out of my left ear, but when Trenton mentioned it's sourced from Barton, you get kind of that Barton vibe going on to it, with around the aromas.
It's like it's got this subtle undertone of like a Luden's cherry cough drop.
I was almost going to say Luxardo cherry type, too darker.
Yeah,
like more of a darker little undertone cherry note.
I get a little more of a sweeter cherry, and like for me the darker tone's a little bit more of that like plumminess that you were talking about.
Yeah,
it's nice on the nose though.
It is.
100 proof.
Yeah, 100 proof, 8 year.
Did you say the price? Ooh. Okay, now. Did you say the price?
This one at Terry's was $99.99. This is $100. 8-year product. Now, keep that in mind. So, I'm going to go by memory, but I think according to their website, this one might be about $10 off.
Okay.
I believe this is the one that on their website should be closer to a $90 price point rather than the $100 price point.
Okay.
But we're being very transparent of what I spent there. So it could be closer to the $90 mark. As always, it could be different pricing no matter what state you're in.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Do I wish the price was a little lower? Yes.
Sure.
I do really enjoy this one though. I will say that. I think this 8-year Barton is really nice. Mm-hmm. I like it quite a bit.
It is very good. If you really enjoy Barton distillate, you're going to love that, honestly.
That's better than Calumet 18.
We do talk quite a bit, and of course, we like to get the most efficient, cheapest price that we can get on anything we ever purchase, right? But we do talk a lot between you and I about the $10 per year, age type price point. And they're not, if in fact you can get this for around $90, they're not too far off from that.
Yeah.
Of course, I'd like to see this at $60, $65. I think this would be a great buy at that price.
If you were able to get this closer to the, what is it, 65 or 40? Sorry, if this was closer to $65,
yes, That's a pickup right now.
This would be one of the better budget ones that I would imagine is going to be coming out this year. $60 is still quite a bit for a bottle of bourbon, but it's the quality in this is really nice.
Yeah, very good. All right, buddy. Moving on.
This is the Larrikin Single Barrel Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, $109.99. This one's coming in at 122 proof. This is barrel D16. It is, did I already say the proof? I did. 122 proof, 9 year. 9 year.
Okay. $109. Jumps up a little bit. 9 year, though. Keep that in mind.
So I'm interested, too, because I believe they have something on their website called Larrikin Deep Purple. And it's like $300, and it's also a 9 year.
Yeah.
I'm curious about that.
Hey, me too.
I tried it yesterday. Charlie at Bourbon Balls gave me a little sample of it that he brought, and it was very good.
Yeah.
I will just say this right now. I don't think it's $300 good, but I'm curious to see how this single barrel is.
Okay, great. Since you just had it, that's fantastic. I'd like to get your thought process on that to see how it measures up. Wow.
You get like a funkiness on this one?
Yeah, I mean, I can. Yeah, but to me, honestly, just say it's sourced from Kentucky. This is the one you said.
This is also distilled in Kentucky and hand bottled by Larrikin.
Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit different. I'm not picking it. This is no. Don't get me wrong, please. I would not. I'm not saying that I think this bottle is sourced from Dickel, but I do get a very slight minerality on the nose. But I am enjoying that myself. But I'm also getting deeper tones as well. This one gets darker on the aromas compared to the other ones we've had so far.
I do see what you mean about the minerality.
Just a little bit.
Stony.
Yeah.
Crushed rock. You know? There's a nice...
Do you see citrusy anything in it at all? I don't know if that's it. I'm searching.
I get more of like a molassesy type, less sweet maybe.
Definitely the darkness I was headed to, which I enjoy.
Almost like if you could make a dark nougat type of a thing, I think. It's really interesting though.
Yeah, very. So far, so good.
Whoa.
That's pretty good. It gets a little on the back end, though. It gets a little bit charry. But
I'm getting a little bit of like a charred poblano pepper.
Are you?
Slightly. Towards the back
I wonder
end.
why I liked it a little bit. I like
I was going to say, as soon as I
some
thought that.
chilies. That's for sure. Very interesting.
This doesn't have a whole lot of sweetness going on in it. It's more earthy, raw.
How does this compare, if you remember correctly, to your sip of the Deep Purple? Now?
The Deep Purple's like 10 times better than this.
Okay.
That doesn't mean it's $300 worth.
Okay. So there is an obvious difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if Deep Purple 2 is a single barrel either.
No,
I'm not sure if that was batch.
I think I saw it on their website, and I don't believe it's a single barrel at all. Also, I didn't mention that. Keep that in mind. This is single barrel. Single barrels will have a little bit of difference of flavors, aromas, depending on the barrel.
I just took a little bit harder of a sniff, and I got a little sulfur in there. Like reminded me a little bit of that Middle West ported pumpernickel. Sulfur nut is up front, but it smells like a shed or like a rope or something.
Yeah, there's there's just some minerally going on. That's what I referred it to, but I understand completely where you're coming from. I tend to enjoy that. He's right though. It's a little bit less. It kind of fades away from the sweet profile into a little bit more. And I'm dying to say baking spice, but I don't even know if that's accurate. To tell you the truth,
I was thinking that too, but
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's kind of a raw pour, like a raw minerals type of a pour. There's some rock, there's some definite oak, there's some earthiness to it. I don't think any of it is super refined. Yeah. I would have liked to see some aspects of that be a little bit more.
It's a bit twangy.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt you, dude. But I dig it.
You do.
It's got the cheeks going and stuff.
It does.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good. Now, am I blown away by that bottle? Not necessarily, no. So I want to be completely 100% honest. I am enjoying that. I think it's extremely interesting. And $110, that's up there a little bit. But it's a 9-year product. Keep that in mind, 9-year product.
I would have to sit down with this a little bit more. As it stands right now, I'm not overly thrilled about the sip. I think it's fine, but there's a lot of rawness for it for me. I can see why you might like it because it does have that like poblano-y charness and like a lot of stuff that you kind of like in food specifically.
Right.
For me though,
a very
I'll taste it in a couple weeks.
Specific flavor profile.
Very. Yeah.
Divisive. How about that?
Yes.
Is that about the right word? That sums it up, I think.
That's what I would say.
A divisive pour. Some will love it, some may not.
If you guys have one of these, again, this is the Larrikin 9-year single barrel. Let me know what you think of it, and let also, if you have the label, comment the barrel number too, because this is D16. I'd be curious if any other single barrels that you folks have tried are also kind of leading this way, if it's or if it's just maybe this is a different a barrel that we're not, or that I'm not specifically digging. All right, now we get to the hazmat.
Yeah, we get to the big boy one here. Yeah, this
I know
is.
You're thrilled.
I got it. Maybe I shouldn't have.
This is the Larrikin American Light Whiskey, aged 7 years, overproof. This is 143.6 proof, 85% corn, 15% malted barley, coming in at, again, $109.99. Distilled in Kentucky.
Yeah. I got it. There's a couple other products here he had too, a cream type thing and some kind of a maple flavor or something like that, and I didn't get those. I just got these.
I will say I would love to also hear from you guys in the comments, because a lot of the American Light Whiskey that I've seen is hazmat. Why? And I'm wondering, why is it lacking that much flavor when it's below hazmat? I'm not saying that all American Light Whiskey is hazmat. I've seen some of Penelope stuff isn't always hazmat, that kind of thing. And the stuff from Penelope I think is really nice, the American Light Whiskey they do. But a lot of, more times than not, I see American Light Whiskey as hazmat releases.
The best light whiskey I've had in recent memory is Onyx and Amber. When they put theirs out, it was 140. I gave the bottle away. I had some, and I gave it away. I give away a lot of our stuff, but it was 140 some proof, but it was way up in age, though. It was a lot older than this one, and that one was around $8 if I'm not mistaken. It was delicious. It was very good. Yeah, but it was 140 some proof, so you probably can figure out why I probably gave it away.
Yeah, that is interesting. You can get a 17-year American Light Whiskey from.
I don't know. I'm just speaking facts. That's all. I haven't even tasted this yet, so we'll see what this one's all about.
Oh my God, man! Might have just lost some nose hairs in that glass. That's freaking hot.
Yes, it is. I mean, it has a little bit of leathery aspect to it, but there are also some caramel there that's pretty nice.
I get a little bit of faint butterscotch notes. Yeah, you get that caramel. I was gonna say.
Did you get that little bit of leathery or a little bit? Of
I was gonna say pleather.
Fine.
Like I'll that take maroon couch that you used to have.
Yeah. You remember that, honey?
Yes.
The old maroon pleather, baby.
That had a smell. It really had a smell.
Oh, we all gotta start somewhere, don't we? All right.
I will say this has a little bit more on the nose than I've gotten from some other hazmat releases of an ALW or an American Light Whiskey.
Right. Very good.
It doesn't drink like 143.
No, it doesn't. All right, into the finish, it kind of gets hot, but not like 143. To me, that pleather note, as you refer to, is kind of dominant.
Yeah.
Is it for you?
A little bit.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
I get like 50% of that.
And one more sip.
It's a nice sweet sip throughout. Mm-hmm. I will say, if you're looking for something that is a hazmat and is not going to be overly spicy or overly hot or kind of kick you back in your seat, I think this is a good one. It definitely has some of that like leather, pleathery kind of a notes. Mm-hmm. And for me, I get the sweetness throughout the sip.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's a bit.
There's nothing deep about it.
It's a bit woody.
Yeah.
It's a bit woody with that pleathery note, and then some light sweetness rolling throughout. That's for me. I can tell you this, guys. For me, I would prefer this one first, that one next, and that one last. This one didn't appeal to me too much, to be quite truthful with you. Now, I'm not a massive light whiskey fan
I'm
either.
not either. I'm not either.
So I'm going to throw that out there for you guys. You know, I'm not really that guy.
Yeah.
As you know, hazmat, light whiskey usually doesn't equal me.
You're kind of hitting a double bogey on that one.
Well,
with
keep
both
that in
of
mind.
those things.
Yeah. And I know you're going to be different. That's okay.
I would go this
Yeah,
first.
I knew you'd say that. And that's all right. Yeah.
I would go this second, and I would go this third.
Yeah.
I think this is a good introductory pour
Fantastic.
for really anybody that's trying to get into whiskey. I think for the price point, though, there are some other better options that you could find that may have a little bit more going on in it. But overall, with it being a 6-year product and it being $45 and 80 proof, I think if you're just starting to get into it and you're trying to find something a little bit different, too.
And I say kudos to them for actually having the foresight and the thought process to add a lower priced option to their list of whiskeys. So I give them kudos for that.
I hope we see a lot more of that this year, too.
I do too.
I know of a couple that are coming out. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it out loud, so I'm not going to. I got some insider information over the weekend.
Oh, but I was going to say, I don't know nothing about any of that stuff. All right.
But yeah, kudos to Larrikin.
Yeah.
Please let us know about the single barrel if you have one, or
any of these guys. This is fresh, brand new stuff for Trent and I. I just heard a lot about Larrikin, and I wanted to give it a shot, and I wanted to try most all of their products. Again, I didn't get them all, but I wanted to try a good majority of them, so we can give you our honest review.
Yeah.
So please let us know your thoughts on this, especially those who have had this, tried it. Let us know what you think as well.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly, and we'll see you next time right down here with Trent and me in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.